Okay, I'm back again. Actually, I got the wrong camera on, but at least we're working. That's what counts. Um, well, hello there. Aren't you in therapy yet? uh, okay, Donna, Matt, what happened? I don't know. Something my computer flashed and I couldn't find out where it was. Did you hear me when I was talking, but I couldn't see you? I don't know. Uh, nice to see you. Well, it's nice to see you too. Oh, it was no sound before? Okay. No, nothing. Okay. Yeah. Well, that was on my side. And I was trying to find it. It looked like it just was on another tab somewhere or something, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I just rebooted and we'll play it by ear. That's yeah. I can hear you now. Good, Tammy. Great. Uh, um, okay, I just did a video on something. I found out that uh, if you're on SNAP, for food stamps, um, that you can, and if you don't spend it all, the government has your money there sitting. So if you didn't spend it all, it's sort of like an account. And I was just reading Ohio has like 3,000 people that have money up to $30,000 on their account that they haven't used. And if you don't use it within 9 months, then you lose it. So if you ever had SNAP or whatever, particularly on a card that they use, some states are all a little different, so you have to figure out what they do. You like it, like the hair? It's the same thing. Just I do it all myself. Tell you the truth. Since the pandemic, I used to go and it's like going to the dentist. You got to sit there and do nothing and watch people do something. But so that's why if you were on SNAP, you better check if there's money sitting there that you don't know about. And you can. And how do you find that out? Well, actually, if you go to 211 or findhelp.org, 211.org or findhelp.org, they'll be able to tell you, the local SNAP office, and that's what they do. But God, $30,000. I mean, that's 3,000 people. That's just in one state. So every place. Now, I have a report too of all kinds of missing money, surplus property, drug confiscated limousines you could get at big bargains, all kinds of stuff. Maybe a paycheck, that you forgot to pick up or you didn't know about it like 40 years ago. It's the government has it, and you could check. There's like 30, 40 offices to check, and I got them all in this report. Let's stop that one. Let me get that. Surplus. Yeah, all the surplus properties. And what's interesting about surplus properties too, if you're a nonprofit, you could get the auction stuff for free. So if the government's auction off a house, the government's auction off a tank or a jet plane or a drug confiscated limousine or any of those kinds of things, you could get those for free because you're a nonprofit. I mean, you need furniture, you need you want to teach people, so you need desks and computers and all kinds of stuff. Now I can't find the bloody thing. Where are you? Okay, I see it now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, here, download this report. This is my giveaway report. It's free to members. Just found out about this a couple of days ago, and I'm not familiar with it. Not sure what you mean, Charity. You mean the surplus property stuff? Now, we just answered somebody earlier about who wanted to start a business and how to do it without any money. Okay, here's the listing again of the report I have that shows you how to start a business without any money. And also, but what you need to do is you need help in brainstorming how to do all this, and also brainstorming to get money. I mean, you may need money, you may not, but you can do it without any money. And that's what I want to show people, those options. Here is the report on, Oh, no, that's the same one. I want the other one. Okay. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. 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 For starting your own business, I mean, go here, no matter what you are in your business, where you are, you have a business, whatever. Don't go looking for money first. Look for help to brainstorm what you should do. Because and if you don't find that, then you're going to base your decision on what you should do based on the limited information you have. That's what we do. We take what we have in our brain and we try to use it the best way. Well, you got to get new stuff in your brain to see what's out there and how to use the new stuff that you don't know about. So that's why it's best to start talking to these experts. There's mentors all over. The government pays these mentors a salary to help you for free, to help you learn what is out there for you to use to help you start your business. And it's free for everybody. Doesn't mean and there's no income requirement, so you can be a millionaire and use these or not. That's what, when I first started learning about all this, I worked for Fortune 500 companies, and I'd go and get this stuff for the Fortune 500 company. Bills. I need help paying my bills. My credit score is horrible. Okay, the first thing you want to do is make an appointment with a free financial counselor. Okay, how do you find them? Okay, the way you find them is you go to item number 16 in the Mega Grants Report. Okay, item number 16 in the Mega Grants Report, and make an appointment with a free financial counselor, because everybody's different. Somebody has to really look at what you are, what kind of bills you are, what you can get out of, what you can't get out of, and start the process there. That's the best way to do it. Here's the link to the Meta Business Report right there. Okay, now what you have to do, maybe you'll get rid of some of the bills, maybe you work with the people to eliminate half of it or something, whatever you get away with. And then you start looking in the same thing, the Meta Grant reports, and look at items number 1, number 2. Oh, no, that's number 2 and number 4 for help help with living expenses. Okay, so those 3 items in item number 1, 2, and 4, and number 2 is the most important because it gives you a list of 500 grant programs in your state. So it shows you how to go into. And it shows you the links there to download the report for your state, which is 500 programs. And you start going through there to see which one, the kind of help you need, and talk to people. Even if it's not on the button of what you need, you still should talk to people because they know of other programs besides the ones they run. And that's the important thing. So that's items number 1, 2, and 4 to start getting help with that. Let's see. Thank you for making life more beautiful and changing lives for someone. Wow, Charity, you make my heart so nice and warm. You got sending off with all my love. Good. And laughter. Good. Well, you take care and have that counselor treat you well, okay? Okay. And talk to you soon. Thank you. Cassandra, Pinkerton, how you doing? Love to you too, Charity. That was a hard word for me to say for a long, long time. Growing up in the 50s as a guy, and in my house, I don't remember people saying that word. Yeah, you're too sweet, and I agree 100%. Please remind us which group on Facebook is the correct one. Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, there's so many people. That's why and now what's happening, we just find out, is people are posing as winners of our $60,000 grant. So they're posing as a winner and saying they're trying to collect the money, and they say they changed their email address and something. It's terrible. And I think we're just going to have to dump Facebook. because I think that they're able to do it in Facebook. Has anybody ever seen scammers here on Let's Go Help Too? I say, great. But yeah, well, I'll get you the Facebook. Here's the link for Facebook. But I still answer questions there. You start a new discussion and I will answer that. Okay. Let's see. It's Facebook. Facebook.com groups. Yeah, there's a Let's Go Help Too Facebook, and that's not me, and we can't get Facebook to take it off, and it's just terrible. Yeah. Frank, no, not yet. Oh, terrible. Yes, that's true. Is there guides here too? Yes, you could ask for anything here too. We'll have everything here. But as long as you go to this link, that I have here, just Let's Go Help. Don't go to Let's Go Help Too or anything. Just groups/Let's Go Help. And then you could start a discussion there, and you'll see me within usually 24 hours, maybe 48, depending on where I'm backed up, everything else. So Jackie, and I don't, yeah, this is getting silly. Matt, are there any grants out there for exceptional students pursuing a master's degree? Well, there's always grants for everybody, and depends on what area. Again, on the internet, be careful when you start asking for grant money or scholarship on the internet, that becomes, just a source for people to scam you and get your money and try to sell you something or whatever. And that's terrible. Where you want to go for that, a couple of places. If you're already in a university, go to university financial aid office and just sit on their front door. That's the way to do it. Sit on their front door. That's the best. They're the best ways for money. They get so much money and they have to give it out. And it comes and goes every day. It's coming. So you want to get a friend there. So when new stuff comes in, somebody donates money or whatever, you want to get, we want to be first in line there, because that's where it's going to be. The other kinds of things that people don't know, if you look at the mega grant report, item 15 in the report, okay, sorry. Item number 15, I'm going to put the mega report in there again, and is about college money, okay? You want to do that. What's your field that you're studying? What's a master's in? So you want to do that. And item number 15. For college funding, item number 15. Let's see. Hello, I'm interested in starting a nonprofit. Do you know how I could get started? Yes. What kind of nonprofit are you interested in? I started a lot of nonprofits. They were businesses, actually, but I just couldn't make money. Okay. Here's a report I'm going to give you about nonprofit. It shows you how to start a nonprofit with very little money, and it shows you the best places to get money to start a nonprofit. And all you want. I mean, and if it's for local people, here, how to get mega report. It's up on top. I just put the mega report up on top again. Can you download it in the 10 ways to find grants for your nonprofit? Okay, they're the best. It's the most complete report I've seen on this. And, it's in my language, so it doesn't make it complicated. Okay. Here's the mega report again, if you want that. Somebody they don't see it on top. Because everything, see, this mega report is all my answers. I get questions and I add and subtract to it or whatever. Jackie, Tammy, I'm seeing clients all day tomorrow. I am Eastern Standard. Do you know what time it is? Yeah, what kind of clients do you have, Jackie? Right. No, Facebook's terrible. Yeah. Only robots. Robots run everything. That is all for the class comment tomorrow. I'm a hairstyle. Oh, cool. So what do you think, Jackie? What do you think? I just get, electric shaver, do all here, and then I do this and get the mustache trimmer on my razor, on my shaver, and I just cut the top off. And I started that, in the COVID when you guys were out of out of business or whatever. But I'll come always looking for class times. Spray bottle. What spray bottle? Is that the business you're in, Frank? Or that's something with hairdos we're talking about? I don't know. Don't forget about that. If you've ever been on Snap, look to see if you have money left that you didn't spend. I mean, like I say, the report I saw today was Ohio has 3,000 people that still have money in their accounts up to $30,000. That's amazing. And they'll cash you out within, if you don't use it in 9 months. I kind of do. I joined your group to get grants for coaching business I want to create. Okay, well, what kind of coaching business do you want? See, I think, Jackie, here, let me give you this, because this is how I start service businesses without money. So, of course, it'd be great if you had money to start a business, because you think without knowing much about how to get business and everything, you think money is the only way to do it. It's not. So if you can't find a grant, there's other ways to do this. What the hell am I looking at? Okay, wait. And that's it. So what happens if you're saying you need a grant to start a business, you may talk yourself out of starting a business because you'll see how difficult that is. And you're going to give up before you find out anything. But see, you could be a coach now. What do you need to be a coach? You're going to coach me to how to cut hair? Great. You could coach people how to cut hair at home, right? And you could do that with YouTube videos or whatever. And you do that and then get people interested and whatever. It's not easy, but it could be fun, because particularly if you want to do something that you really want to do. See, that's where the fun in life is you're doing things you really want to do. If it's like going to the dentist, you don't want to do that, So that's, guys, will be that event workshop. So look at this report, 10 ways to find grants. No, not that. I sent you the wrong one, not nonprofit. I got to send you, where do I? Retire now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. For 3 years of steady. Okay. Retire in 3 years with steady income. How do you like that? Yeah, it probably won't take 3 years. It'll probably take longer. Here is, okay, here's a report for starting. 10 ways to find grants for you? No, I don't know. I'm getting the wrong one. The cut and paste is sending the wrong one all the time. Let me try it one more time. Okay. Retire. Okay. Where is it? Here. Okay. Copy there. Done there. Okay. Now, where did you go over here? Okay. Now you're over there. Albert, Connie, I haven't seen you in class for a while. Okay. Okay, here. Okay. How to retire in 3 years with steady income. Okay, that's really, how to start businesses without any money. It's nice to have money, of course, and everything, but you can't let that stop you. You want to do something. You can't let money stop you. So there's ways of not doing it. Particularly if you haven't done it yet, so you only know of ways to spend money to do it. But there are other ways to do it. Most people start it other ways. And even big Fortune 500 companies, I mean, they started with just a push cart, so that's why if you have Jackie, if you have something to sell, or you could just do a group on Facebook like mine and say, hey, I'm going to help people on how to be a hairstylist. And this is the group. And you don't charge money because you want to understand what people will buy. The hardest thing is to understand what people will buy, what people pay for, whatever. You have to figure that out. You're different than me. Everybody's different. We're all different. And what will work for you will be different than what will work for me. So you have to take ideas from other people and try it to see if that works for you. And what usually happens is that will lead to something else you didn't think about. And then that may work for you. And that's the key to life, is building on something and stumbling into something that will really work. And every business that's been successful of mine is that I started doing something else and it built to that something now. And like even this one, boy, it took me about years and years to find out what maybe people will buy. And finally, I did. How people will buy free information. It's really a boil. So that's a tough sell, but they do. And this is the most successful thing I've had. I mean, I had New York Times bestsellers, 2 of those, so millions and millions of books and all that. You probably, if you're old enough, you see me on all the talk shows at one time. But this is the most rewarding because I'm able to take what I know and get it to people in a way that they could use it. I've been on vacation at our local hospital resort. And now I'm back. Oh, sorry, Albert. That doesn't sound good. What about unclaimed government grants? Yes. Okay, here's the report. Free report has the 17 programs of unclaimed property and surplus property and all that. Okay. Where are you? Okay, here it is. Okay. Download this report. It's free. It's free. It's free. I remember when you came out in the 90s. Yes. Yeah, that's about when it was doing very well in the 90s. I was in the 80s too, but I think it was mostly professional that time. But in the 90s, then it was consumer based, and I've been having a ball ever since. But it's up and down. Everything's up and down. Whatever you find that works, man, you just be prepared. It's not going to work someday. And you got to keep thinking about what are you going to do when this fails? Don't plan for success, is my theory, because that's easy. You know what to do, you success. Any stupid idiot could handle success. You get the money, go to the bank, get the money, go. That's all you have to know. But that doesn't happen all the time. So what are you going to do when it fails? That's why I always have a backup plan for what are you going to do if this fails? That's it. Because otherwise, what I found, at least me, was when something would fail, then it'd take months for me to recover. I was so devastated. Yeah. And it does. Yeah, that's just life. Yeah. That's why I just plan for failure. That's what I do. I plan everything's going to fail. Then I don't have to worry about it. Then I get surprised somewhere. But the thing is about keeping at it. Okay, Albert County, Matthew, thank you for the information you have already provided us since I joined in November. After joining, I won $500 award from you and used it, the info to help my son obtain it. Wow, Albert, that's wonderful. Can you write a post on that? Okay, Albert, because that you sharing that with other people will inspire more people than I could ever do. Because look at this guy who dresses like a clown and is 110 years old or whatever. No, yeah. And people say, "Oh, I can't do this," but no, look at Albert. You could do it. You did it. Wow. I mean, that's a wonderful item. And so, if you write a new post with that, then people will say, "Hey, look at a person just like me. He's a member like I am, and he got $42,000 for his son and $500 for himself. Wow!" and that's why it will really help other people, and of course us. But I'm biased, I am. But it's important, and we're all here to help each other. Can you please send me a link to the mega report? Okay, can't find it. Here's the link. Yeah. Okay. Let me get the report here. A report, mega grant, mega grant, mega grant due, mega grant just for you. Here we go. Here's the mega grant report. Okay. Uh, okay, have information for inventors that are looking for information on funding on other resources. Yes. One thing, if you're an inventor, do not go to an invention company. Remember, do not. Please, please, please do not. You get free legal help and everything, patent attorneys, all that kind of stuff. I mean, the invention company's just going to rip you off. They'll get $5,000-$10,000 from you before they're finished, and you don't want to do that because all that stuff is for free. Maybe you have to pay for something, but most of the stuff you don't. And even there's free attorneys too, if you can. Let's see now, where are we here? Okay, there it is. Okay. Okay, free help for invention. I need help with free tax filing. Okay. Let me get the free, you actually. Go to findhelp.org or 211.org and put in taxes. They'll have all the volunteers, the free tax help, and you can get your taxes done for free with incomes up to, like, I think $76,000. You know, AARP does, yes, and that's what usually the volunteers are, and the AARP. And AARP has a lot of good stuff there. Maybe I could get that for you quickly here for. The listing. I just did a video on it recently, so maybe I could get that for you. Most expensive car, surprise, beware a grand scam, stimulus, cars. No, that's wrong. Sorry. I'm searching every week today. That's a coast. Okay. I got free day. Okay. There it is. Okay, see this, and you'll see the AARP folks in here too to find it. Okay, what else we have here? I can already file the taxes for free. Good. I'm filing taxes assistance only free to senior. Oh, you got to look other places. You know, the one place you look to, maybe for seniors. So go to those two websites and look for tax help. It's different every place, but there's more than one source. You know, that's the important thing. Uh, the IRS will even do it for you. I got help finding tax. Okay, we're happy to do that. We have information for inventors. Yeah, okay, I just said that. Tell you, where do I get? I've been on vacation. Hey, I'm on vacation. Oh, yeah, I'm on vacation myself because every day, because I love my occupation. Joseph, hey man, I hope all is well with you and Mary. Yes, I was wondering if there's someone in Wisconsin who can help me understand how to find grant programs. Thank you. Your friend Joey in whatever. Well, Joey, I know it's a lot for your business, and I still think the best is, oh, let's see, here it is. And to make appointments with these people, in the beginning of this report is a whole bunch of mentors, business mentors for free. And make an appointment with as many as you can. because everyone has different information and everyone has different skills. So you have to, that's why it's better, just not to rely on one answer or whatever. You get more people and more experts and talk to them about what you're trying to do. And that's it. Billing taxes. Okay. And remember another thing too, is uh, you hear me talk. Oh, geez. I think I'm going to lose you again. I did something again. I got, well, boy. So how do you know if I'm on? What happens? Do I just pop up? I'm not even sure I'm working this the right way or whatever. But I see as soon as it comes on, I got people. That's awfully nice. So thank you for being here because I'm here. Yeah, I'm about to do some more answer questions on Facebook, and I want to answer some personally here to make sure that I help enough people here as much as I can. So I just thought I'd just had to finish another video, and so I got about maybe 30 minutes to answer questions. So if y'all give me a question, I could start out. But what I found out recently that, and I just did a video on it, I put up there. What are the best grants for a small business owner? Chris, I applied for some 0% loans, but my credit is bad. Yeah, Chris, I think the best thing, if you heard me recently, I have an online marketing coaching agency. Well, it seemed to me that if you have an online coaching agency, you just need customers. I guess a grant would be helpful, but you really need customers. And so the help you need to find out how to get customers. And see, if you only need customers, I mean, that's all the businesses I've started that were successful were that way. And I use them without any money. There's just too many ways now to generate customers. You have to be a little clever and learn from a lot of failures and try a lot of stuff that doesn't work. But therapist in 30 minutes, Charity. Give me a call. I'm in Florida. I need grant money for mortgage and bills help. Well, okay, let's finish back on starting a business, because most businesses don't require a lot of capital. You don't have to buy a building or a whole bunch of equipment. Most business people are starting now are just service businesses or whatever, or very little capital equipment. And God, there's, like I say, you need customers. Now, I'll send you something right now here. Here's a link of a report that I did on how I start businesses without any money. Now, that should be, let's see, okay, that'd be retire. Yeah, because that's all. And also, 3 years, okay. So here's the report on how I've done it. The first two businesses, I got money and everything to do it, and I failed anyway. And so I said, Jesus Christ, there got to be another way. I didn't have any fun. So after that, I said, well, I'm going to have fun. At least then I win right away. If I wait, I'm going to have fun in 5 years after I'm all successful, man. That's no guarantee that's going to happen. So why do that? Start having fun today. Okay, now let's see, where the hell am I on the video? Okay, here I am. Okay, here's the link to a report on how I start businesses without any money. See, I don't think you need money. You need money to live on, so that's a different thing. So that's here. Let me see, get that out there. And let's see, what else was it? I have to money to run. No, well, see, that's sure. Everybody says you have to need money to write ads because they're selling advertisement, but you don't. You can get ads any other way. I became a professional guest by selling books. If you have something of value to give to people, then you don't have to run ads. Watch that video, that how I did it and how to do it, because no, all the things that you're saying, I have no money to run ads. So that's why I wanted grants. I get coaching clients in the meeting. Well, no, you have to learn how to get coaching clients without spending advertising. And there's too many ways to do that now with social media. In the beginning, it wasn't. Well, actually, it was before. See, I would get ads by sharing. I wouldn't pay for the ads. If they said I could get a lot of customers by putting ads there, then I told them, I'll give you half the money I get. So you share the revenue. So that takes no money, and you learn. It takes a long time to figure out why people will buy what you have. And that's a very complicated process. It's different for everybody, but you have to go through that to figure that out. And the more you spend money on it, the quicker you'll be out of business. That's all. So the key is not to spend any money on it so you can stay in business until you figure it out. And let's see. How do I need help with stuff in Utah? Well, what can I say? Let me go to the bank. Charity. Okay, I have my therapist in 30 minutes. Oh, good. Does that mean me? Or where are the grants to small business owner? Yeah, and then the other thing, Chris, is I'm going to give you a link to get a hold of these free business mentors. I got a whole list of how to find them and everything. They're at the beginning of this report. They're going to put here. I'm losing all my tabs here. We're in a tab in, tab out. Okay. So there, look at the beginning of that report and start contacting as many business mentors as you can, and make an appointment to talk with them. Now let's see. Did that get out there? Come on. I don't see the bottom. Oh, come on. Where are you? Okay. So, 700. Okay. Here's the report that shows you how to get the free mentors. Okay. Back rent, go to eviction, go to court. I need immediate money for back rent, go to. Okay, Colette, for rent, mortgage, and everything. First of all, make sure you don't. Oh, Tammy, hiya, Tammy. Whoops, Tammy. Make sure you go to justshelter.org. SHELTER. I'm a terrible speller, so. Even though I have 2 New York Times, yeah, that doesn't look right, does it? SHELTER.org. Go there and talk to a free lawyer in your state that will help you to make sure, help you with the eviction, okay? Who was that? Somebody worried about eviction. Colette, okay. Also, Colette, here is, follow these videos on getting help with your rent, mortgage, or utilities, okay? It's going to take a lot of phone calls, okay? So this is for rent. Let me capture that and put it there for you. Rent, mortgage, and utilities. Okay. And like I said, it's all about making phone calls. The whole world is about that. If you think you're just going to make one call, and I mean, you may, and you may win the lottery too, but don't count on it, and get ready to make a bunch of calls, and get ready to get the runaround, and get ready to, who knows how soon it'll be. It doesn't matter. If it takes you 5 minutes or 5 days, you want to solve the problem. And you have to be there for what it takes. And you don't know what it takes until you do it. Hello, you're the grant therapist. Okay, Colette, you see that there about, no, why is that? Oh, gosh.